Hi everyone, I'm here with Mike Pedersen, who I last interviewed about a year ago. Actually, more like a year and 3 months.
Something like that.
And he's from Uhasibu, which is how should I call it, a mobile or web-based application for small businesses. And I thought it would be interesting to do an interview with Mike just to find out, what has happened since we last met. Where's the business gone and what are they doing? And thank you very much for being on the show, Mike, with the Moses Kemibaro.com.
Thank you.
So, Mike, tell us what's been happening the last year and a half.
Yeah, so we, last we talked, we were just about to launch Uhasibu, and we did in September 2011. And since then, we have slowly been growing, and we have been focusing on building our organization to implement the support structures and procedures for, what do we do when a client calls with this kind of problem, what do we do with this, and so on and so on. So we now have a product that's tested, and we have an organization that knows how to support it, and we're ready to really push it hard now. We recently launched our second product, or follow-up, which is a payroll functionality for Uhasibu. So it's a system that, like any payroll system, calculates the payroll, but apart from that, calculating payroll is not hard. The hard part for an SME is what happens once you have calculated the payroll.
What do you do with that information?
Yeah, exactly. And all the reports you have to make, and all the people you have to talk to, and figuring out all this stuff and what to do. So that's where the tricky part is, and that's where we really focused, and we build our system so it's able to automatically send these information to Kenya revenue authorities, to NHIF and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about who do I need to talk to, what do I need to write, what format, how should I do it, just bring that stuff.
What about in terms of customers? How are you doing in terms of the number of businesses, the small businesses who you target? How's that coming along in terms of acquisition and growth?
Right. So we have today we have around 300 clients that have signed up for Uhasibu. Some are using it more than others, so that will be the case. But we're growing steadily.
And business is basically starting to take off.
Yes. We're also dealing with some partnerships with banks, which are going to happen here in the coming months, and that will really help in terms of growth.
Brilliant. And where do you see yourselves going in terms of additional modules and functionalities? You just said you've deployed this payroll capability.
Right.
What else are you looking at adding to the platform?
Several things. One of the things that have been requested quite a bit is inventory management.
Okay.
But we are also looking at, maybe I should take a step back here and say that our vision, Plus People's vision, is to help SMEs in East Africa to run their businesses more efficient and more professional using I'll call it clever IT solutions, but all sorts of IT solutions.
Yeah.
And running a business is much more than just accounting, which is so far what we've been focusing on.
So all the other pillars as well. Yeah.
It's all good and nice to have good accounting. It's a good start, but at the end of the day, people may not care as much about running their books as they care about running their business.
Correct.
So people want to make money, people want to make business, and they want to have systems that can help them build their businesses. So that's definitely in a direction we're looking to extend the functionality to actually help the systems, to help people run their businesses more than just running their books.
It's almost like a mini ERP.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And are you looking at a regional growth plan? Are you looking at moving beyond Kenya into, say, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda?
We are. The question is when. For now, I think we still need to grow a little in Kenya before we're strong enough to venture into the other countries. But we're talking to a few partners, and we're investigating, how do we actually establish ourselves, because there's a significant overhead and startup costs in getting into a new country. You'd
rather focus on Kenya, get Kenya right, and then
Exactly.
move it to the next level.
Yeah.
Are you experiencing any levels of competition in Kenya for what you do? Like a cloud-based business management software?
Well, there's a few systems coming up, but if you look at it as compared to what competition we would have if we did this anywhere else in the world, it's absolutely nothing.
So at this point in time, things look pretty safe.
It is pretty good. I mean, there's always people moving and working on things, but at the moment we have a good head start, and we have a solid system, and our customers are happy. And we're good, I would say.
Excellent. Well, Mike, thank you very much for that update,
Thank you.
and look forward to seeing and where Uhasibu is going to be the next year or so. And glad to hear about all these new developments.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on the show.
You have to show them.
Okay, thanks, guys.